All right, guys, we're live. It's Jeff Mills. We are here with another Power Lead System interview series, and we've got a special guest that's going to be with us today. Rob Four is going to be sharing with you guys his vast experience over 25 years doing marketing, sales, direct sales, doing multi-level marketing, different things he's done to bring him to the Power Lead System today, why he's made the choice to join us. We're going to talk about, what he's like doing before the Power Lead system. We're going to learn a little bit about how he got into it, which is an incredible story. Probably a painful story for him to tell because he's going to talk about how he's invested all this money in a system he was doing, and all of a sudden he just realized, wow, I think I found something that could do it a lot easier and better. And then, what he's doing now, how he's been promoting the Power Lead system, how he's getting leads into his funnels, what funnels he's using. We're going to uncover and unpack all this amazing stuff on this live interview here today. So, Rob, you're now live in front of the screen. Everyone say hello to Rob. Rob, tell us a little bit about yourself and whatever you want us to know about you, your background, your story, your family. It's like this is your time just to kind of vent off and go however you want to take it.
All right, cool. Well, hey, Jeff, thanks for having me on tonight. The other day I had a chance to connect with Michael Price, the founder of Priceless Possibilities, and Neil, the founder of Power Lead System. And these guys have been so impressive over the years. I mean, they caught my attention well over a decade ago, maybe 2 decades ago, way back in 1996. I think it was Priceless Possibilities popped up on the radar screen. So been kind of around the block quite a long time with these guys. But my story really starts out, I was raised in rural Michigan, milking cows, baling hay, in an alcoholic family. And so we didn't have a lot of money. We were basically, we lived in the country because supposedly we liked it. But the reality was, as I grew up and discovered, it's because we couldn't afford nothing else. A mobile home out in the middle of somewhere just kind of worked out for us. I actually ran away from home, left Michigan at the age of 15. I had a dream of sunshine and bikinis, so it was kind of a blow-up event at the house. So I had a cast on my leg, crutches under my arms. My grandpa gave me $500. I'm 15 years old, and I went to California looking for sunshine and bikinis. I get there 15, no ID, no nothing. And from that point forward, it felt like my life was really a struggle just to survive, just to survive. So life goes on. I get jobs. I do what I do. But I was always one of those people, I just really, really struggled with low self-esteem. Jeff, I was one of those guys where I could tell you the color of your shoes, but I couldn't tell you the color of your eyes because I wouldn't look you in the eye. I wouldn't engage with you. I wanted to be engaged with, but I was so uncomfortable in my own skin. I felt so less than. I felt like everybody else knew more, was more, they were more special, they were more something. And I just really struggled. So I would say until I was 25, 26 years old, I hit a lot of that pain in drugs and alcohol, and it didn't serve me well. I was still sort of functional. I mean, I had jobs, had an apartment, girlfriends, all that kind of stuff. But inside, boy, it was one heck of a struggle. So then now flash back with me. I know some of you guys listening to me talk right now probably even aren't even this old. But flash back with me to 1990, the day after Christmas. I'm 29 years old and I am homeless. I literally sleep on a urine-stained mattress I found on the back of the road, on the side of the road, and I threw it in the back of this old Isuzu pickup truck I had. And during the days, I would dumpster dive, literally dumpster dive in big old dumpsters, looking for whew, cans and stuff like that. Well, I had a family. It was because of my drugs and alcohol that ruined it. So in any event, I got my life together about 6 years later. And that's when I found the internet. I actually got one of those things in the mail that said AOL CD, 500 minutes for free, right?
Yeah.
Come join this thing called the internet. It's like, what the heck is the internet? And I had always done direct response. If there was any saving grace, I'd always had my own business. I was just one of those self-saboteurs. You know, I'd get up to 30, 40, 50,000 a year. Then I'd self-sabotage and end up in a 30-day rehab. And it was just this constant cycle. And when I finally found the internet, I tried to do what is Amazon today. I tried to create a mall and sell all these kind of affiliate products, and it just didn't work. I didn't know what I was doing. But I had also joined a network marketing business, and I started doing I was buying leads and picking up the phone and doing all that kind of stuff. And I was actually starting to build a business. And the reason I picked network marketing was really to protect my family because I was destroying myself. And I figured if I started a network marketing business and I actually got it into momentum, then there would be no way I could destroy that income. That makes sense? So that was kind of cool. So I started that. So now let's flash forward. So now we start getting in, we get busy. We start making a lot of money in network marketing, doing all this internet promotion to generate leads. And I start teaching my team how to do the same thing. Now here comes 2000. We're actually making quite a bit of money, and I go to the doctors to get life insurance. And unfortunately, when I walked in, the doctor cleared his throat and he says, you know, Rob, I'm sorry, you've got cancer. It's terminal. You've only got 18 months to live, and the quality of your life's not going to be that great. Perhaps you might want to get your affairs in order, which wasn't a good day. You know what I mean? It just wasn't a good day. One minute I'm sitting there fighting traffic to get to the doctor's office on time. The next minute he tells me I'm fighting for my life and I'm going to be dead in 18 months. And in that moment, something shifted in my brain. In that moment, not only was I scared for myself, I was scared I would leave my family literally destitute and penniless if I were to actually get sick and die, because I was still trading time for income, because my network marketing business hadn't grown into momentum, and I was still spending 6, 8, 10 hours a day trading time for dollars to keep all that going. And so something shifted in my brain where all of a sudden I realized I got very limited time. I had very limited energy because they're doing chemo and all this stuff that's making me throw up and vomit. And I mean, best diet I was ever on. I lost 38 pounds. I mean, it looked like total skeleton, right? Best diet I was ever on. Now here it's been 15 years I didn't die, but what I learned in that 18-month window was to have a dream or a goal or a absolute finality. See, failure had to be taken completely off the table. If I did not create a 6-figure passive residual income in the next 18 months, starting from zero, I would leave my family destitute and penniless. Now, I don't know about you, but that's not okay.
Yep.
They didn't sign up for that, right? So
Right.
I just got in and got busy. And what happened is that dream, or that, not dream, it wasn't a dream anymore. It was a actual reality. It needed to get done, period. Nobody's going to do it but me. Became bigger than my excuses. Became bigger than 30 years of excuses and feeling less than that I had talked myself into. And all of a sudden, I just needed to get in, get busy, find the leaders who were already producing a result and copy them, literally leave my ego at the door. I mean, my best thinking got me where I was, and where I was wasn't that great. So I had to say, you know what, maybe I don't know as much as I think I know. And if I just go do what they tell me to do, even if I think it's silly, even if I don't understand, and trust them, because they've been there, done that, perhaps I'd have success. I started doing that, just modeling the leaders, just doing what they told me. And all of a sudden, it started to work. It was crazy, crazy. So in the last 10 years, we've done some pretty amazing things. I joined an opportunity about 10 years ago. We started blogging and doing video marketing. Over the last 10 years, without any advertising, we generated 32,000 leads, personally recruited, sponsored personally, 2,700 people, made just shy of $1 million. A couple of years later, another program started, same thing, did some blogging, did some video. Now I have a little bit of an advantage because I had built a list, building this other $1 million income, started to promote the program to that. Within 2.5 years, we made another $1 million, made another $1 million just as an affiliate, selling all kinds of tools, trainings and softwares and things like that off my blog and off the videos. And I think around 2014, I ran across Power Lead System because I ran across the leader who was using it to help her build her team by creating these funnels. And I was teaching my team to create them, but it was really, really hard. You know, we're starting with a blank page, saying, here, copy my model, you know, add this code into this box and click send. And oh my gosh, it was horrible. They would spend days and weeks just to try to replicate what I had. And then they're so exhausted, they're too tired to market. You know, they got to go live life, and not a lot was happening. Where she was going, hey, I'm using this system called Power Lead System, and I create a funnel. You know, it takes me all the 10 minutes because I'm kind of good at it. And then I push a button, and I give my people a code, and they got a funnel in 2 seconds. They change where it goes on their email.
Right.
Like, no. So she showed me, and I'm not, you know, quiet as it's kept, I'm not that technically good at anything except for writing a blog post and doing videos. That's all I do, right? So it's like, show me that again. So she shows me that again. I sign up. And I think this was back in 2014. Started promoting it the same way, doing blog posts and videos and sharing it with the people I know, my Facebook friends, my Twitter. You know, back then I think it was MySpace was a thing. And we started doing that. And I think I made about $24,000 in commissions in PLS back in 2014. But then another project caught my attention, and quite honestly, I just kind of forgot about it. And over the years, because I didn't promote it, it just kind of went by the wayside. Well, a couple of months ago, I started promoting another affiliate program, and somebody, a big name guy, perhaps you guys know him, his name is Frank Calabro Jr., he decides to join as a customer. And it's like, what? Frank joined my little deal as a customer. And he started using, and it just got me curious to what Frank was up to. And I go into Frank's Facebook profile, and I see that, and he had done a post where he had done, sorry, Frank, if I'm exposing your secrets here, but he had done $611,000 in this thing called PLS, part-time on the back end, kind of as an afterthought. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. So I start to communicate with him. He goes, no, it's true. And in a very real, honest moment, you know, you catch these people where they're internally thinking, well, I wonder what's up with that. We're having this conversation, and he does that pause, like, I never treated it like a business. I wonder why that is. And it was an honest internal question. He wasn't blowing smoke. And in that moment, it's like, when millionaires talk, raw boys better be listening. So I immediately told them I had something to do. I didn't really. Well, I did. What I needed to do was go look at PLS again. It had been, what, 5, 6, 7 years. I look at it. I find out you guys had changed the comp plan to 50% matching bonus, updated all the products, and I start looking at the community, what's going on, all the additional tools since the last time I seen it. And I couldn't get out my credit card fast enough to sign back up again and get started. And I was going to take Franco's lead, or Frankie's lead, because he does paid traffic and paid advertising. which is one of the fastest, easiest ways to scale up any business, apart from sharing it to your Facebook group and your email list and that kind of stuff. And
Right.
that's something I don't know anything about. I just haven't done it. So it's like, whoa, if I go apply what I know to blogging and video marketing, and he teaches me what he knows about paid ads and solos, and I'm now watch this man generate 100 leads a day like it's silly. He hadn't even made his coffee yet. He's doing screenshots of 100 leads a day. It's like, and I learned that from him. We're going to take this to the moon.
Let me stop you there, Rob. Let me stop you at this point. First of all, I wanted to say amazing first part of the interview, hearing your story, your struggles, to then, like you said, you started hitting that residual money, 40, 20,000 a month, which is pretty incredible. Lost it all and just kept going. I have a question for you. What was the one thing that you said that kept it going for you? What was the motivation when you would you get really successful, you join a program, but then you said you would crash and you have to do it. What kept you going through all those struggles?
Well, once I actually kind of got my mental act together and started making money, the crashes weren't from self-sabotage anymore. They were from the companies going down.
Oh, yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, companies go down, there's a shelf life on certain products, the technology gets old or something like that. Well, what we're actually doing in the network marketing space or affiliate marketing space, or if we're personally branding ourselves and serving a niche, a congregation of people, and my niche happened to be people that like to make money online. So even though the product or the tool or the service or the opportunity went away, my network didn't. The people I had started to engage with that used to be cold market had become warm market, had become customers or friends or distributors. So all of a sudden, we're never really starting from zero. You know what I mean? We have this wonderful, I think it was McKay, I forget his first name, but he wrote a book a long time ago, Dig Your Well Before You're Thirsty, which is all about, creating relationships. What's life all about? It's relationship, not hiding behind the computer screen going, hey, make me rich and we can all, whatever.
That's one thing I remember the power of, when I was doing this in 2002, 2003, was the fact that you could take technology and build a relationship with people with video and websites and let that do the work for you automatically than the old school network marketing, which is get on the phone, smiling, dialing, calling lead lists, getting genealogy reports. I don't know if you ever did that. Calling through other companies' genealogy lists, try to cross-recruit people into your program, switch them from their program. Man, that was such hard work. It was like trying to plow through stone, and it just so much rejection. But when I built systems and when we use systems, and that's why we're having so much success now, that just build relationships with technology, it's so much easier. Get people to know, like, and trust you. They'll take anything you got that makes them money. They'll do it with you. They'll join you. They'll check out your stuff. They'll take a look at it because they like you and they want to work with you.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And it's one of those things where, when you learn to embrace you, see, people really don't join companies. They really don't join compensation plans. They really don't join that. I mean, that might be what caught their attention, but they're really joining you in a very real sense. Unfortunately, when most of us come into this business and we're brand new, we might have been a great teacher, a great fire truck driver, a great baker, a great stay-at-home mom, but we kind of suck when it comes to writing copy or giving presentations or getting past our nervousness, asking for money. Well, the neat thing about technology is you go up into Power Lead System and all the funnels you guys have, we have funnels created by six-figure, multiple six-figure, seven-figure income earners who have been doing this for decades, who are very good at what they do. All you need to be good at is inviting people to come take a look at somebody that you look up to and admire. Let them do all the selling. See, nobody likes to do any selling, right? We just want to be buds and invite them over to look at this video. That's all. Hey, you want to do network marketing? Me too. Let's go look at this video together. This guy is freaking awesome. And there's no way we can blow it, right?
Right.
All we got to do is be cool.
Yeah.
And then later, as you start marketing more and writing some copy and seeing what's working and not working, you will evolve into that marketing master yourself, or you may be that leader giving that presentation. But until you're comfortable doing that, the magic of Power Lead System, the magic of this community is we don't need to do any of that. All we need to do is create the funnel to promote whatever we want, Lead Lightning, Power Lead System, and our whatever else we want, our local business, whatever we want. It is so easy. I guess I didn't hear that 10 years ago, 6 years ago, because I thought
6 years ago it was just getting built. You know, it was just a little infant. You know, it had a little blanket wrapped around it, and that's about all the clothes it had. And it built itself up bigger and bigger and bigger after you left, and got stronger and more tools and more training, more resources. You know, which is natural growth and evolution. But maybe for some people not as fast as they hoped. But look at right now, we're hot and we're taking off. People are joining like crazy.
It's on fire. I mean, I literally created. I mean, one of the things I am a metrics maniac. I track everything. If you come in and burp 3 times in my house, I know it. And I know how much CO. I mean, I track everything. And one of the frustrations I've had in a lot of these different programs is they might let you add, or lead pages or capture page builders, is they might let you add your Facebook pixel code. They don't let you add real tracking code. Where are my links coming from? Where are my clicks coming from? Where are the views coming? Where's it coming from that's converting to sale? What your system does, and I thought this was like, oh my gosh, where have I been? I've wasted so much time and money using other tools. You can literally create a subdomain for every marketing campaign I do. So if I want to create a sub campaign, I go, I wonder how this one video will do. My link can be all from that one video. Oh no, and I can do that for 100 videos, have 100 subdomains. We're not talking about something that's hard to create. We're talking about 30-second creation, dunk, dunk, dunk. Go add my code, dunk, dunk, dunk. I add my code, and I know exactly where my traffic, leads, and sales are coming from. So I can not waste time doing what's not converting and focus my time and energy on what is. It's magical. It's like Michael's book, Roadmap to Riches. It is exactly that. Yeah. I'm so stoked I can hardly contain myself, and I've made millions.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. We were talking earlier. You had, at one point, you were going to build a $25,000 marketing system. And or maybe you had already spent that.
Yeah.
You decided to, like, you know what? I don't need to go with this platform anymore because everything I need is already here in the PLS. Tell me that story and that realization and what you found out.
Well, yeah, what I've done is probably in the last year, I'm 58 years old. My wife and I, we've been married 38 years now. And we can literally we can stop striving. You know, we have enough money, we have enough wealth coming in. I would never have to work another day in my life. But something really came in that, well, now it's time to really serve the people and the audience and all my friends out there. To do the same thing, because I know financial struggles really, really are heavy on people. Well, we got tricks. We got tips, tricks, and inside secrets that can help people accomplish anything. But you need easy executional tools, because most people they don't do this full time like I do. You know, they have part time. They got full time lives, careers, kids, chores, drama. Right now, I got part time to build their business. So I was creating a system very similar to Power Lead System, different proven capture pages that we've tested over the years, different offers that would tie into different companies. I had a list of like 200 companies, and it was all, and I spent about $25,000 in the last year setting that up, and then was getting ready to invest probably another 25,000 to 50,000 to hire the attorneys, the support staff, the customer support teams, the guys that are going to operate the server, make sure the credit card merchants were all set up, and do all this, which I did not really want to do. Been there, done that. Didn't really like having to be responsible for it all. And then I ran into PLS. Go, well, here it is. You guys are already doing exactly what my intention was, but I think probably perhaps better, because I would have been brand new. I would have been the version 10 years ago. You know what I mean? With just a little tiny menu, and you guys are coming out here with this full suite of everything you need, where it would take me 2 to 3 years to build into it. So here I get everything we were going to build. I save 50 to 75 grand. I don't have any of the headache and hassle. All I have to do is exactly what Franco teaches on Wednesday and Thursday, and that's create my funnel, get my link, and go get leads.
It's all about, we're all in the lead generation business. That's what Frank Calabro Jr. always talks about that. Like, we're in the lead generation business. So what we're going to do now, Rob, is we're going to show a screenshot. I'm going to bring it up in the broadcast. And I think my audio will work as I talk over it. So let me put this up here. This is a screenshot that you posted on Facebook. Maybe it was like a couple days ago. It says 3K in 10 days. How in the world? So I said, I created a funnel. He promotes the funnel. And he's got a screenshot down at the very, very bottom down here. $24, $2,100, $900. So in 3 weeks or 10 days, over $3,000 generated through the Power Lead System. Tell us how you're doing that. Like, what's the secret to this success? Are you a magician? Are you buying traffic? Are you using content marketing? Are you blogging? What is the strategies that you're using today to push people into your PLS funnels?
Well, I'm pretty simple-minded, honestly, when it comes to starting something new that I honestly am not familiar with. I do my best. I mean, I have some skills, so I'm always going to apply my own personal marketing skill. But because I have different teams in different areas, I can't go out there and just do a mass blast to my market, because I would be cross-rating, which is against the terms of companies. So I can't really approach my current list. I always have to join a deal and go to the cold market. So what I did is I say, well, who's producing a result that I want? Well, the guy that referred me is Franco Calabro. I go, Franco, what are you doing? He goes, I'm buying solo ads. Here's where. I go, okay. So I go and I create a funnel. I buy a solo ad, cost me $112. It generates 50s. I don't even know what I'm doing. I tell the solo ad guy, write the email for me, because I don't even know what to say. I mean, I'm so brand new, I don't know what to do, right? So he does. I didn't even ask for a copy, now that I think about it, so I don't even know what the email said. He sends it out, does whatever solo ad guys do. I get 56 leads. 4, I think, buy the $7 lead lightning thing, so I make 24 bucks. I get pretty excited about that, right? So I share it on Facebook, and I go, whoa, check this out. I just sent this little ad, and I got 56 leads in like 2 hours or something. Make 24 bucks. That's pretty exciting. I shared it on Facebook, and people started to join. They signed up for Power Lead System. I think it's a $7 free trial. And all of a sudden, the funnels just worked. I looked in, I got a Facebook message that said, hey, I just bought all in. I go, hey, I'm not quite sure I know what that means, but let me go look. And so then I was totally stoked, right? Now it's like, I don't know, $1,500, like over, literally I went to bed with no team, sent out these solo things, my little Facebook, woke up in the morning and I had a team of 8 people and it just exploded since then.
So what other methods besides solo ads? What other methods are you using, paid or free, to get people to your front door of your funnels?
Yeah, so what I did is keep in mind I've been serving the what I call the frustrated network marketer or the frustrated affiliate marketer or the frustrated stay-at-home mom, I need to make extra money while the kids are taking a nap market. That's the market I've been serving for 2 decades. And so I have a lot of videos, a lot of blog posts that talk about email lead generation or, the roadmap to riches or how to get rich in 90 days, all that kind of stuff. So I just literally spent a day or two after I got my links. I followed the quick started thing. I got my Lead Lightning link. I added a domain, got a link for Lead Lightning and Power Lead System. And I just created a little catchy little block like get free leads for life. Put your MLM business on fire on complete autopilot. Gave the links, and I just put all those links and all the video descriptions I already had. So I had like 150 videos. I just spent all day, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, save, all day. It took 4 or 5 hours. Then I put a little banner on my blog, and the leads are flowing, and they're signing up, and they're doing their thing. Apparently, Frankie's training them really good because our signups are getting signups. I think we had one gal, she signed up somebody right away. The next day, we had a guy come in, Neil, signed up too, first day. So just following the instructions. Get your link and show it to people.
Awesome. So let's kind of I want to kind of wrap this up. Is there any other important points or any other lessons or strategies or tactics or one thing I love is just seeing your emotion and speaking from the heart, and your compassion as well as your passion to see other people be able to replicate themselves and get themselves out of these dark places they've been in financially, and because you've been there, you've been there, and you don't want to be there ever again, and you want to see people elevate and accelerate. So what final words or advice or things that you want to share? It's just like just a few minutes just to talk about whatever you want that's on your heart, just to motivate people.
Sure. I would say really follow the advice of the leaders, despite that how hard that might be. And what I mean by that, I was listening to Frankie's call last night, and he was really saying, whatever you're selling, whether you use PLS to create a funnel to sell your own product, your own service, your own brand, or your marketing, Lead Lightning, or PLS itself. Once you've got your funnel, your storefront, your cash register, the only thing, there's a book. Let me get this book real quick. Once that funnel's built, what's the one thing, the number one most important thing we can do to take our business, our income, and our lifestyle to the next level? We need to get that offer in front of new people. Another way of saying that is we need to get leads. Another way of saying that is we need to buy traffic. Another way of saying that is put it on your blog. Another way of saying that is put it on your videos. Put it on your Facebook groups, do it on Twitter, do it on LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, anywhere and everywhere the people most likely to buy or have an interest in what you're selling, get it in front of them. There is nothing else more important, not hanging out on Facebook, not checking your email. When you plunk your butt in the seat to work. What does that mean? Get a new audience in front of your message. If you don't know what that means, if you don't know what to do when you plunk your butt in the seat, that's your next job. Go learn what to do. And you might find it might make you uncomfortable. Well, stretch beyond that comfort point, because if you don't, you're just going to fiddle with email. You're just going to create another funnel that nobody is ever going to see. You're just going to blame circumstance and situation on anybody and everybody, where it all boils down to get your butt to work.
Mm-hmm.
They told you what to do, and if you don't know how, take radical responsibility and go figure it out. And trust yourself. Give yourself enough grace if you're brand new and you don't know what to do to learn. Just learn like a puppy in the backyard, all wet and happy. It shouldn't be hard. It should be discovery, and magical happens. So.
Well, that's the beauty of the Power Lead system, you guys, is that we've got so many videos and trainings and different sessions that come with the gold membership of the Power Lead system. Just stepping into gold, you get a whole training with Max Steingard and his Endless Free Leads program that comes with the membership, and that training is so powerful. So many people that have joined Power Lead system and been on these interviews talk about Max's program and how it's really like one of the first stepping points that's helped them get new free leads into their marketing platform. And there's other trainings back there. And as you guys begin to get more courage, more passion, have a little bit of money to invest in buying ads and traffic, you can start also investing in the courses that the Power Lead system has. You can go diamond, you can go platinum, and you can go master, or what we call all in, which is where you get all three programs. And each of those three programs has specific strategies on building a team, cooperative advertising, Facebook advertising, and then another, like the master program, which is like 15, 16 different specific trainings on traffic generation. That'll blow your mind. Those three courses is all you need, you guys. That's it. And once you start applying the things that come in those courses and applying the things that come with your gold level membership in the Power Lead system, you're going to get leads. You're going to get sales. And the reward is you're going to start building a team. Yep. That team will start to replicate. You start getting those roll-up sales, the second tier sales coming your way because your team is replicating your efforts. And that's the most beautiful thing about seeing other people start to achieve success. When someone gets an MTI sale and then someone makes $1,000 underneath you and you get that $200 override, I'm so excited for that $200 override, but I'm even more excited for that member underneath me who made that $1,000 commission, maybe for the first time, or they've gotten several of them. You know what? Lately, in the last several weeks, we've seen the commissions explode. I've seen my commissions explode inside the Power Lead system, you guys. All you got to do is get people to the front door. I love what you said earlier, Rob, about, hey, we're just talking. I want to show you something cool. Come over here and check out this video.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do, you guys. That's all you got to do is lead people like, the horse, bring the horse to the water, let him stir at the water, and he's either going to drink it or not. You can't make him drink it.
It's kind of funny because people make it so hard. I mean, I used to do it too. But think about it. We were just kicking it. You would kind of know each other a little bit. And I go, hey, check this out. You're probably going to be excited to check it out. But if I come up and I go, you know what, Jeff, this may or may not be for you. And let me look at my script again. I'm really uncomfortable, but I got this thing, and will you look at it for me, please? Do me it's low energy. But if we're just hanging out, we would never do that. I go, I just saw this really cool thing. Let's check it out. And it's just a shift in energy, and one's going to get you like, what? Show me. And the other's like, oh, you're going to try to sell me something, you idiot. Get away from me.
Well, everybody's a salesman. We're always selling something. But we want to wrap this video up, you guys. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank you, Rob, for sharing your story. I'm glad you found the Power Lead system again. And then that second time around, you found a new place to plant your seed, to grow your business, and to build a big team to help you grow your other businesses that you're doing. And I'm so grateful that you contribute in the group and you're in there posting and encouraging people. And I can't wait to see more of that as well. So thank you, Rob. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we'll see you guys on the next Power Lead System interview call. Thanks for watching, and have a great day, everybody.